Welcome everybody, back again. This is your edition of Recovery Corner, and this morning's edition is open-mindedness. In recovery, when I first got here, I didn't know, so specifically 12-step, being of service and being selfless and helping others and getting a sponsor and doing step work and being accountable and being a person of integrity and being honest and all of these things that what we call quote unquote normies or normal people take for granted. All of those things were new to me. I had lived a life of addiction for so long that I was used to, and my normal was manipulating you, using you. If I did something for you and it seemed like it was out of the kindness of my heart, it absolutely wasn't. It was so that I could keep a favor from you in my back pocket, so that maybe you would get me high later, or if I needed you to give me a ride or whatever it was. Everything that I did was pretty much in manipulation to get something that I needed later. So when I first got here, into 12-step or recovery, just in general, for those of you who don't attend 12-step, it was all weird. And so I had to keep an open mind to be able to follow these suggestions, to do what my sponsor asked me to do, to help others without asking for anything in return. And that follows me today into my normal, regular life. I have to be open-minded in my marriage, and which means that I've got to be willing and able to make amends when I have done something that has upset or harmed my wife in any way. And I don't mean like physically harmed. I mean like was a jerk to her or acted some way contrary to how I really want to be. And so having an open mind to be able to go to her and say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to act that way, or not just my wife, but just the world at large, people that I work with, even the clients that I work with, because no one is perfect. Everybody is going to act like an ass sometime in their life. And so it sucks when that happens, because the last thing that you want to do is go and apologize or make amends. And my sponsor always told me to make amends is to mend something or to fix it or to repair it. And so often people that have suffered a life of addiction, saying I'm sorry kind of falls on deaf ears, because we've said I'm sorry like hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times to the people that we care about, to where it's just like white noise. It doesn't really mean anything. So to make amends is a little bit something different, where you go to them and say, hey, I'm sorry. How can I make this better? What can I do to make this better for you? And a lot of times it's just staying in recovery. But having an open mind to follow suggestions. And that also helps me to be humble, to try something that I wouldn't ordinarily do, or that I definitely don't want to do. And sometimes that's admit when I'm wrong. And nobody wants to admit when they're wrong, especially when they've made a really good stand and they're like, I'm really going to die on this hill. And then come to find out that was totally wrong. And so then you have to go to that person and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. So anyway, I don't know, open-mindedness, it's a great thing for me to think about in my daily life and not just my recovery, being willing and able to do something that I wouldn't ordinarily do. So I hope that gives you guys something good to think about today. I hope you're all blessed. I love you all. And with that, have a great day.